Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Trey,
this doesn't look like it's adding up to me.
It's looking real scary. I feel like it's going to be very likely accentuated, this lead, rather rapidly.
It's probably like a 1900 gold lead or something. One of those things.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Supreme. Hello. Chase jumps onto the smallest tree in the world and just gonna drop the Wukong's command on Supreme. What a freaking bully. He's chasing forward, wants to get a little bit more damage. Is he gonna be able to find the kill with Zayats? They're diving. He's even splitting the damage between the two Meepos. The burn is not quite enough to find the kill, but they force him out of the jungle.
I like how they just stopped, even though there's like a pretty likelihood of getting that dive down. Maybe he's still not sure about the limits behind a tier 2 tower these days.
Right.
But I mean, that's just as good as killing at this point, honestly. Like, sending him all the way back. Okay, it's not as good, but it's pretty good. Resolution, all right, he was thinking about it. Snako gets hit with like one tap of that orb of venom. It's like, can I kill him fast enough?
I mean, it's feeling like it's a possibility at this point. Virtus Pro have gotten everything that they wanted out of this game.
Oh, this doesn't get an Invis rune, dude.
Oh, wow.
I mean, these runes have been vicious. That's going to be all 3 in a row now. The 4, 6, and 8 bottom lane. They're also going to drop the Chrono onto Saberlight, but Air's there with the disarm.
Although no one shows up, Mr. Invis going to make things absolutely horrifying. Era has already used his swashbuckle can behind the kill though onto ILTW, but no one comes up with the double. 4-0-1. This man's on a roll.
Huh. So Saberlight got the double kill. He killed the Grimstroke, I assume, with all the summons and everything. Well, no one's happy. He's 4-0-1. Ah, yes, a poor man's shield. This will save me.
You know the buff that Meepo needs? Every Meepo gets the neutral item.
I don't know if Meepo needs buffs. Yeah, I think that sounds a little broken. Especially when the Apex comes out.
Yeah. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. I like that idea a lot. But even just like can you imagine 5 clumsy nets?
I think he has that already.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, now he's the upgraded clumsy net.
Right. Doesn't actually need to hit him either. It's still only 1,000 gold lead. I mean, the fact that they're keeping it this close is encouraging, and you can see that Meepo is starting to catch up rather rapidly, right? Like he's just now behind the Void.
Yeah, it's also because the Beastmaster is so rich. Like, Saberlight's just doing great damage. He's got 50 last hits. He's going to hit that roar to save himself off the Inkswell, and I think he's going to live.
This guy's a liver. Deny? Nice. The board deny. You like to see it. Takes away that Helm of the Dominator creep. In the meantime, it is going to be a takeover of this outpost, and that means a 1-for-1 exchange.
Yeah, that was going to be bad. Oh, look, and now the next rune. Can he get every rune in the game?
I mean,
it's impossible.
So. I mean, with the way the game's going and the map control they're likely to have, I think that if he wants it, he gets it.
That's funny. He actually has just no one contesting them, though. It's like, it just doesn't really make sense for any of the heroes on an IP to be at the runes.
Right.
I guess one Meepo theoretically could be, but they're just so free for him. They haven't even been warded half the time.
Yeah. I mean, that's all warding that's just sort of aimed at trying to protect Supreme whenever possible and keep him as far away from this monkey as they can.
And vice versa. Right. Be hunting him too.
Yeah. Well, down bottom, NIP trying to get some aggression on. This is kind of an interesting play here.
They had the Hawk seeing it all too, though.
TW does have Chrono back up 5 seconds, and the tower is within deny range now. We'll see if they want to go for it. It looks like they're going to.
They went mid.
That's close. Chase forward. Roll into resolution. No one. Not going to interrupt the Wukong's command, actually. It does finally come out. Charlie now trading hits. They also have that supernova down, and if NIP get out of this one with Charlie alive, this is pretty big for them.
So then with that rotation bit, they still managed to secure that bottom tower at the same time with like a 3-hero rotation because of Phoenix leaving. Yeah, very good. Defend your mid tower. That's getting a little bit low. Considering how much the Monkey King dominated, very surprising they still have this tower, but that's mostly just because no one didn't make an effort to try and knock it down, right? He identified the more important thing, which was trying to hunt after that Meepo, who is still right at the bottom of the lowest cores alongside the Juggernaut. In fact, now even below the Jug. They both go back to hitting creeps.
cooldown again too, right? Like that talent, you can just keep spamming them out.
Tower is under attack. Radiant structures are
All
fortified.
right, 2,000 gold lead now, and the projected win probability graph just keeps on going further and further into NIP's favor. I can't believe that Virtus. Oh, and now they use the roar mid on Resolution. The Sunray coming out to try and keep alive Rezo, and Era gonna throw out the ulti. Control comes in. Supreme shows up, and Mars likely to go down as they do have the net trying to keep him away. Ooh, blink away before the earn damage came in. So Rezo actually able to make his way out.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Bit of a reprieve there for Virtus Pro.
Do they have a spirit vessel? Okay, they have a spirit vessel on Phoenix. 5 charges out of it. Supreme, now they find an LTW in their own jungle.
Fancy,
Man.
fancy.
So close that BKB too. Tips him. Yeah. All right, well done. Hey, you know why they probably found him? I bet it was those Hawks again.
Yeah,
Because there is one in there. Things are pretty good.
it's really hard to deal with.
Are they going to try and go higher? 45 seconds.
Oh,
All right, they are definitely going. All right, no chrono. Excellent call here. He was 200 away from the BKB, man. They are sniping this timing right now. Fight without everything. Because they know if they lose this, the game might just be over.
Yeah, they have to take that fight. 10 seconds left until Void. Tier 3 towers aren't as juicy as they used to be. They really want to go back in.
30 seconds until the Aegis dies.
Oh, this is really spooky. You gotta be careful. 20 seconds now. Whatever slowdown they can possibly get. Wukong's command, they're going in for it. They're crazy. The stun is out. Meepo under control is going to die. But he pulled the last one away.
Yeah. They weren't able to wait for it. It was like 7 seconds away too.
And now Meepo has Scotty done on top of Blink and Ethereal Blade. 5,000 gold lead. The first racks claimed, and NIP ready to go again.
Where are they predicting their movement? They're saying they're gonna push out top. Let's go like run at them. Charlie is way ahead, right? All right, Charlie's gonna hold up.
Go. He doesn't care about anything. The madman. The bait's there under Rezo.
Yeah. But the Hawk's coming. It sees all.
Oh, there it is. And now they find the back line. It's gonna jump Zion, roar him right at the start. Hoof stomp afterwards, blown the hell up. And now no Supernova. Resolution trying to get away. The jump in comes. Oh, just by the skin of his teeth. Resolution able to get out of there before Era hit him.
Rezo makes enough bold jumps that he knows the exact moment where he screwed up completely. So he hits that TV button very quickly. Or yeah, many other people would have died right there.
You remember at like 9 minutes when Meepo was like 300 gold ahead of the Chen?
Yeah.
We're in a very different place now.
Times have changed. Now he has 300 last hits.
Radiant
Head to the jungle. Make things happen.
Just kill creeps, lol. What's alright about Dota?
It's the NA way. Yeah, BKB Maelstrom for Void. He is super broke at this point. Resolution at least has the Crimson Guard done. It's like little things to sort of try and hold off the incoming damage, but I mean, you've just got so much more sustain on NOP. This Vlad's done now, the Chen bonus on all the heals. And walking up a hill, Resolution wanting to find somebody. Who do they run into? Saberlight's there. Resolution jumps onto him, trying to control. Clumsy net down. LTW trying to find a target to stick onto, and they will find the bash for the finish.
Invisibility!
Yeah, it's only one kill, but at least it's like one of the more valuable guys on the squad, so VP will take it. Doesn't cost any of their big spells. That's probably the biggest part of that, because now they can invade up top into that dire jungle, try and get some wards down, and if they come across Supreme, they can just throw everything they have on top of them. Supreme's just lurking with an Invis rune at the moment. How bold is he feeling?
Is the biggest brain play. He's just going to push that out. Roche capable of respawning in 30 seconds. That Invis still sitting on it. If he wants to, no one's there. Oh, it's tempting. But Supreme going to play it safe.
Oh, no one has his BKB now, so might have been his only window.
Supreme jumps away, and they're going to be fine.
So now we have double BKB big cores. Is that enough that Supreme can't just like whoop them to death? I mean, I think he definitely still can if there's any sort of a good initiation from NIP. Which now, oh, Satanic on the jug too. That
Dire's
is
top tower is under attack.
It's a cool build. Deso Satanic. Now going back for Butterfly afterwards. Now it's looking really good. 30-minute mark though. Trade-off of Outpost looks like it's gonna go, and it was a really fast Roche respawn.
Yeah, they haven't checked yet though.
Oh man. I mean, if they know that it's there.
I know it's kind of late with that big creep wave bottom though.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. God,
Looks
if they
like,
would have known.
Well, they're not. They didn't go for it anyway. The NIP didn't stay.
I mean, I guess that they can just go for this. The DD rune on freaking no one. The man of many runes. It all comes back again. But they didn't check it soon enough, and now NIP.
The Hawk.
They're trying to move out. The Hawk was sent the other direction.
Oh, yeah. It's
all right, there. Move in, come in. Charlie wanting to contest. No one gets bashed. Very inopportune. Now some boars slow onto him. Turn, kill those boars.
This is where you gotta trust in the team fight, guys.
You think they just go in with the BKBs?
No.
Okay.
Definitely not.
Okay.
Trust that if they go in, you can win this fight.
Got it.
SVP, I think.
That's the difference.
Unfortunately, Supreme is just farming a little bit. Look at this, like Meepo's at home. This guy is just AFK Meepoing over here.
Dude, you need to gank that area. That's the next level play.
Yeah. Those guys watching his games, you know where to ward.
Exactly.
There. Meepo squads. Okay, now they're hitting neutral scan.
Gus comes out. Strike, ready to go. And IP trying to play oppressively up in their face. Hoof Stomp connects now. On to no one. Still have the Soulbind if they want. Arena goes out. Spear on to Saberlight. Supernova afterwards. No one gonna go with the Wukong's command. No, with the roar. They interrupt it. He doesn't manage to get it off. Jump forward looking for ILTW. He still has his Chronosphere available. It's Seneko gonna heal himself back up. They fall back on the Grim Shock. Jump forward. Destroy that Phoenix. And now the Supernova, or rather the Chronosphere down, but they don't have damage. There's nothing left in it. Do they have any right clicks at all? No. Soulbind onto 2. No follow-up. And where are they at? I mean, they're just going to completely blow up the Monkey King on the other side of it. Era trying to get brought down. He will be able to escape afterwards. The continued control, but they finally managed to bring down Meepo and Charlie. So a big win there from Virtus Pro as Saberlight, one of the last ones left alive, disarmed for the moment. Spider Legs not going to stop it. And you said it. They had to trust in the team fight, and they did. Chase
I think Renzo. Yeah,
gets out.
Good.
Chase, he's good.
Rez's initiation was very good because it wasn't just like the two heroes he hit with the arena, it also cut off the Juggernaut too. I was very concerned when that Chrono went down though, and no one was being kited around by the Pango and the Beast Master. I thought that was going to be the end of it, but yeah, the buyback there from Phoenix as well, probably helping out quite a bit, like the Sun Rays and everything after the Supernova in the first round of his life. I definitely thought that was going to go way worse actually for Virtus Pro.
They end up making it work, and Pango, he is not going to be able to make any type of magical moves here. So 33 minutes, and VP managed to get the second Roche as Juggernaut's going to pause, and no one in Era just kind of look at each other for a second here. Let's see what happens.
Oh, he doesn't have Boundless Strike. It's all right. That Spirit Vessel was really messing up no one after the BKB too. Era ran out of charges fighting him. Just like kept spamming them on him, but he used the Essence Ring on no one to survive. It got pretty dicey near the end of their little battle. Wonder what, so he got chronoed, and then after the chrono, oh, it doesn't even show the main. I was trying to look at his damage sources because I'm not sure how they managed to bring down that Meepo at the end. Post
yeah. It would have probably because it's going to show on different ones differently.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
It just shows the death summary of like the main one.
Right. I think the Phoenix definitely did a lot to him though. Phoenix felt like he was doing a ton of damage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Sunray.
Yeah.
Sunray good.
Seems it's, I mean, that combined with the Spirit Vessel, like particularly against the Chen, like the fact that it has that AoE component to it now, I think that that's really important for facing off against Meepo. As no one, well, he's gonna chase Era. Era did not decide to commit the Rolling Thunder, and he's gonna be punished for it. scared to death.
Dire's bottom
I was there, pause. I don't feel as bad. It's okay.
Jason, maybe be looking for more. No one's just gonna farm up some creep. So
I think it might be time for a gem here,
Dire's
guys.
middle tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Blocks are getting mighty annoying. I feel like the gem is gonna pay for itself pretty quickly. How many the guy sends out?
Good point. You get some decent gold from 660 or something now. I don't remember how much it is. It's good though. I will say that Aeon Disc for Zayats can make a pretty big difference. That like just absolute blow up potential that NIP has and making sure he gets the egg off. Really important.
It's still going to be so hard to get the egg off of, even with the Aeon Disc in a game like this. Just because there's like Beastmaster for the attack speed aura, and then you also have the Meepo. You have a Juggernaut, like.
Yeah.
And Aeon Disc is like, okay, well at least they have to hit me a few more times before I die.
Yeah, I mean, they have to protect it with the other
They just smoke right under that ward back there, I think.
Breaks the smoke, throws out that, jump forward, coming from Resolution on top of the Wukong's command as well. They're on to all of them. Supreme is dying to this one. Totem Spear on the back lines to isolate the rest of them. E-Blade to keep alive Meatfo, but there's the Sunray damage that comes through. They blow him up. Omni Slash down, stunned and killed. Rolling Thunder coming through. Era trying to turn this back into their favor with Charlie alive. Maybe that's enough to, but he gets speared, pulled away to the other side. Saberlight also under control. The rest of them are going to try and get taken down by Charlie. It's a good bit of damage over time onto all of them. They actually blow up another, and this Satanic is doing enough work to keep Charlie alive. Turns onto ILTW. They lost the Meepo, but they won the fight.
Oh my god, he has teammates now. They're rising. Jug, the second richest in the game now after that fight. He just got 1,337 gold.
Wow.
He's elite, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god. I don't know the last time I heard that. It's been a while.
Oh, you know, the numbers support it, so.
That's right.
Congratulations. Charlie's your guy.
So they used Aegis and Cheese in that one, right? Or no, ILTW still has the Aegis.
Yeah, he was the one who didn't go down.
Okay.
But yeah, that's a bit worse. Man, that fight got kind of messy because like the Meepo took so long to die, and then LTW was like trying to make the fight better by chronoing on the side, but I'm not sure if like there was even that much damage going in at that point. I guess he was just trying to like hold off on the heals and the saves towards the Meepo and then hoping they could finish it after that. But yeah, either way, Charlie's terrifying right now. Satanic, Paladin Sword, Butterfly. You've done so much in your game to itemize versus the Meepo to try and keep yourselves alive, but now this Juggernaut, like, what do they have versus this Jug now?
Yeah.
It's a very interesting dynamic that they have going on here.
Well, and you know, Baseless Wood, you can see opting more for like the damage within the chrono than anything else. He took the 40 attack speed for LTW. Oh, Boundless Strike onto Charlie. Roar, turn around onto Zayas, trying to control him. The jump forward yet again. They've got all their ultis up. Another round. NIP are crazy, but ILTW is going to go down at this point. Can they bring down this Meepo yet again? The right is coming in for all the heals. Supreme going down low and is going to die. Charlie trying to make the hero play. Getting to do it. He's taking a lot of damage over time. Has another play period in a second. With this Butterfly, he's doing a lot, but it is not going to be enough. They will lose the Juggernaut. But in the meantime, Era jumps in, kills off the Monkey King. Still some heroes alive on NIP, but they need to get out of there because their main cores have died and Era also going to drop. So I
can't believe he was Vessel that entire time. That is an insane amount of life steal that he has on Charlie. Thank God that he has so many charges. That has 8 charges still left after spamming them throughout that fight as well. He's just constantly keeping them pegged down with these Spirit Vessels. And yeah, and again, the AoE too. He used 4 Spirit Vessels that fight.
Has fallen.
That's crazy. And he keeps on getting, I mean, yeah, and I think that part of the thing that's nuts about it too with this Jug is like you can take it off with the spin, but I don't think that any of them were dispelled. Maybe like 1 charge of it was dispelled.
Yeah, I don't know. He was spinning like at the very start, I think, on the tower. So
yeah.
He's got no dispel working for him.
Has been killed.
Resolution kills the courier. That gives him enough gold to finish the AC. Nicely timed there. I don't know how to read this game. Like, it feels like it's still just on a knife's edge. It could go either way.
It's the big ultis, you know? Like, again, like, that egg was so perfectly placed, kind of like in between the Wukong's command and just outside the arena, too, and they couldn't reach it because it feels like there's everyone's lacking some sort of itemization because the Dire, they still don't have magic immunity because they're versus a Faceless Void and like a lot of BKB piercing stuff, but then they couldn't get through the wall to get to the egg. It was just immune. Like no one could get there. So the egg goes off, and even if they don't for killing the Jug like through his butterfly or anything, they managed to win that giant team fight. Now they can start itemizing towards those KBs. So this game is just like ebbing and flowing back and forth based on who gets the last big team fight win. Still very even. Both teams have that potential for the complete blow up too, between like Omni Slash, the Meepo jump, even just a spear right now. I feel like there's enough damage because everyone's just moving as a 5-man unit anyway. Feels like the big pickoffs are what we need.
And they find him, Meepo on the backside, but the turnaround is there. No one pops his BKB. A ton of damage coming in. Hand God, it's not enough. Meepo is down with the Chronosphere and the Supernova going down round 2. They're under fire. This is huge. Charlie gets the Omni Slash off. Are you kidding me? Able to live through it, and he's healed back up to full. That's a satanic Omni Slash. Turns on the solo, blows him up, and now the root onto ILTW, trying to jump away. Do they have the control? They do. That is Supreme back in the fight for round 2 of this one. But did they get enough for that buyback? They go now, maybe.
The Roche isn't for a minute 20. I don't think they can really go high ground here, can they? Well, yeah, they can. Never mind. There's no ultimates. Yeah, okay, yeah, you definitely go high ground.
Radiant's top tower
40
is under
seconds
attack.
until Monkey King and Supernova are back up. They have the Arena of Blood back up again. Buyback comes. Able to get the spear into Charlie. They got to keep him alive. Barely able to get that spin runaway off, and Charlie still under control. The turnaround with the Satanic, trying to live through it. The silence, it's not quite enough. Seneco's nearby with some heals in a second, but it's not going to be there in time. Still, they take down Charlie, and now the roll through coming from Era. The rest of NIP have to get the hell out of here. Supreme blinks, tries to get the poof away, and will manage to escape Seneko on the other side of that tree. Oh my God, the most value tree ever. He manages to escape too. Oh.
So we had buybacks from the Void and the Grimstroke. So our total buyback credits right now, actually almost no one has buyback. It is just the Phoenix and the Chen.
Wow.
And I mean, Jug's pretty close, Pango's pretty close, but other than that, no one's really that close.
What other items? I feel like we haven't seen much of Virtus Pro hitting neutral creeps. They only have the Illusionist Cape right now, which isn't even on anybody. And on the other side, NIP have 4 neutral items, including a Minotaur Horn that's just away somewhere. Where is that at?
A great question. Unknown's not a good sign, that's for sure.
Did they leave it on the ground somewhere?
It might have been don't the Meepos drop them? Isn't that like a common Meepo issue?
Oh, that could be.
Randomly drop them. At least they used to.
Dude, if the Minotaur Horn is just like hanging out somewhere, that's a huge item. Oh wait, they got it. Okay, they got it.
Oh, nice.
It's on the Beastmaster now.
What a relief.
Yeah, some pretty big items. Meepo gets the ninja gear, 20 extra agi for him.
No one gets some too, though. Be nice for a Meepo or for Monkey Kings trying to move across the whole map. Man, do they still not have a gem? They really need to get rid of this vision. There's so much good vision from NIP. They're about to capitalize on it, I think, on Rezo. God, he's like so alone. All right, now the backup is coming, but now they've already committed in.
Era roar comes out. Spin comes from Charlie in time. The turnaround is going to be there in just a moment. Seneko kind of isolated away from the rest of his team. He's trying to live through this one. On the back line, Supreme finds ILTW, seeing if they can find that kill. Leashed for the moment. Roar had already been used, but there's going to be the Chronosphere used afterwards. Charlie living through this one. Era's living through this one. Oh, never mind. There's the turnaround that they needed. And the silence and the stun onto the Jug. He can't get that Omni Slash off. Saberlight gets bashed. They take all 4 of them down. What the hell happened in IP?
I think they got a little baited. Like, they had such good vision, and it looked like the rest of VP were going to kind of back up, and Rezo was alone, so I think they were just about to think about jumping on him, but then they saw, like, the other 3 heroes coming, and Saberlight just kind of went for it. Like, it was a pretty good, like, chaotic way to start that fight in some sense, because if things are planted and set, we already know how well that's going to go for Virtus Pro. Like, that area is just, like, so broken apart and a lot harder to land these, like, big 5-man ultis, I feel like. I mean, Supreme did get the backline jump. He killed the egg right away.
Yeah.
It wasn't enough, though. And this tail of buybacks, Does not spell anything good. It's 270 away for the jug. There's no
Dire's
bounties
middle
coming.
tower has fallen.
Yep, and there's
he
the
might not-
couple
Dire's
range
middle
creeps.
tower is under
Yeah, I don't think
attack.
he's going to tick into that, and they don't have any way to get that for him.
No, this is just no buyback for the jug, although he's going to be back up in 25. They did decide to use their glyph on that second wave to try and kill off the creep wave. So that was one nice part of it, at least. And you can see that it looks like
Dire's top tower
Virtus
is
Pro
under
feeling
attack.
uncomfortable with pushing high ground with the creeps in their base. They lose both sets of those racks already. Only
And
going
Roche
on to
already.
one other one. Yeah.
They saw Roche with their courier, so it's like no point going for a tier 3, as we know tier 3s are kind of worthless anyway. So might as well go back and secure Roche. And who wants an Aghanims? That seems like Monkey King probably. Although I still haven't gotten to see this Void one very often. It seems pretty good now. Against Meepo, that seems kind of busted. But maybe if you had the Battle Fury, it would be a lot better. I like the Monkey King one just for overall being good.
Yeah. Get it
Oh,
queued
wow.
up earlier.
Dude, if you had the Battle Fury though, and that New Faces Void one, and you like time walk through and cleaved everything.
That sounds pretty sick. I like that idea.
Although it's only a time lock proc. So maybe that doesn't matter actually.
Well, whatever the case, get to Witless Shaka and a Minotaur Horn. It is a 10,000 gold lead now for Virtus Pro, and you can see NIP so close to closing this one out with just that one last set of racks, but does not happen. And well, Supreme, they find him. Okay, sheep, poof away, easy peasy.
Will we make it to the end? That is the question of new items. Are we going 60 flaws? How good's their high ground? I don't think it's that good on the side of NIP. This is looking like danger territory. Of course, we said that several times this game. Where
Right.
it looked like things were very much in the hands of Virtus Pro.
Did not out at that point. So who knows? It could be. It definitely could be. Bounty Rune's going to be taken by Supreme here. 45 minutes in. And he's just running around with his ninja gear, keeping the rest of his meepos in a very safe space. Back in the fountain.
One also on the hunt here.
Oh.
Arrow will just get out.
Okay. Manages to escape. LTW underneath some vision there, I thought, with a hawk. Still hanging out in the area. But it's so hard to chase anybody down here.
I bought the gem a while ago. Have the Radiant still have bought one?
Doesn't look like it.
I feel like they really need a gem.
No.
They ain't that poor. Solo just wants a scythe, which is fair. I mean, you're a Grimstroke.
Who needs a cloud?
Yeah, makes sense. All right, smoke up. Let's see what they do. Charlie gonna get initiated on right at the start. Managed to get the spin off resolution.
Yeah,
A little bit
underestimated the status resistance, I guess. Tried to like min-max it.
Oh, wait, no, they found him though. They found the monkey. Oh, Charlie wanted to go for that so badly. But now LTW, yeah, Omni Slash, he got nobody. Oh, LTW, there's no escape. The Hex comes out afterwards. Charlie able to make the jump away. He got a great burst roll, a little bit slow on their spells, but now trying to make up for it. Seeing if they can take down this Chen. The Soulbind is onto both of them. Seneko, he's got the Hand of God afterwards. The jump in coming. Charlie will go down. But now the continued run at you from Virtus Pro is going to be enough to find those couple of kills. Yeah, where was Meepo in all that?
Yeah, exactly. He could not get in. He just couldn't find it. He was just completely absent.
Dire's
Wow.
middle tower is under attack.
That was like the opposite of when they killed the Meepo and then everyone else cleaned up. That was like,
Dire's
Meepo?
middle tower
Why are you
has
gonna
fallen.
pay us back now?
Dire's
And they're just
middle
going to
tower
try and end the game. Virtus Pro, they recognize a moment when they are strong, and they're going to force out some buybacks from the jug. At the very least, Charlie jumps all of them Supreme on the back line. The jump through, is it going to be enough? Charlie's got to run, he's got to hide. No Satanic, he's dead. That's a dieback. If Supreme goes down now, this is going to be tragic. They're controlling Saberlight. Era rolls through, tries to find the kill, trying to just buy enough space for Saberlight to live. While Era and Supreme just look on as Virtus Pro take their base. Unbelievable. Supreme comes in, controls one, now trying to take down LTW. He managed to get the jump away. The net did not come soon enough. This time dilation is also kind of wrecking the Meepo. Era gonna get pinned to the tower yet again. He is dead. Buys back now. And ILTW might get jumped on in just a second. They do have another Hex available in 3 if they want to use it, but no one is now back in the fray. He's got a Boundless Strike to turn this back around. Virtus Pro might just have enough. They jump forward, try and blow up no one. Is it going to be enough to get the cheese off? That's going to be enough to make him live, and Supreme going to drop. Has a buyback yet again, is forced to use it. Supernova wearing off in just a moment. They don't have code for another 40 seconds, but it doesn't matter. The throne goes down.
Yeah, maybe they were trying to get all the ultis out because the Meepo can't play in them right now. Maybe that was like their win condition, was like hope that they could just use buybacks to try and like fight after, and maybe Virtus Pro wouldn't have buybacks. Like maybe they